It's New York Toy Fair, my dudes, and we're back here at the NECA Booth. And of course, we've got our good friend Blaine or things with us. How you doing, Blaine?
Hello, I am fantastic.
Fantastic.
I'm
He's
awake.
fantastic. Awake is always good. Otherwise, these interviews tend to be a little boring. But anyway, you remember how this works, so I'm just going to hand this over to you. You're an expert at this point. So let's go through all the new stuff. We're going to start with what? We're going to start with Stitch?
Yes.
Let's start 626.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to start with the more family-friendly stuff.
Love it.
We announced here at Toy Fair, actually, we did tease the Singer Stitch in the comeback black leather, but here we've got two of our Ultimate Stitch Elvises. These are official collaborations with Disney and Graceland, so they are actual Elvis officially licensed proper. And the great thing about Stitch is he's super expressive, so what we did with these Ultimates, you have 3 different expressions, and then everything's interchangeable and customizable. So you have 3 different expressions, 3 different hairstyles, 3 different types of eyes, which you can plug out of their sockets here. So you can have, winky face, you can have squinted eyes, full open eyes on any of those expressions, and just have a lot of fun.
And you mix match the eyes, obviously, and the hair, so that's great. It gives you a lot, and they're pretty easy to pop out.
Yeah, pretty easy to pop out. They
okay. Oh, that's
a nail, and then ears as well. So there's one set of ears that are up and one set of ears that are down.
Okay.
So when I say customizable, you really can have
Is this
a wide
of course,
range.
If you can't say, but is this kind of just a little preview of what's to come with Disney, or?
Yeah, I mean, we have, as we get into our next booth, we have a wonderful relationship with Disney, and the IPs are steadily growing. So, yeah, I would love to see more, for sure.
Great. And then you mentioned here, too, that you've got the Pee-wee box art, too, which is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we've seen the Ultimate Pee-wee at 2 cons now, and for those who participate in the 12 days of downloads and get your checklists, we did have the packaging kind of revealed in that. So for the first time here, you see the packaging. I really love this because we pay homage to the Playhouse, and every panel of the packaging is a different wall from the Playhouse.
Awesome.
So yeah, and that will be reflective in those inner panels that we have for our Ultimates.
Sorry, let me cut you off. That's also the first time we're getting a look at the 3 different head sculpts you've got there, right?
Yes, so 3 of his iconic expressions. He comes with Terry, he comes with alternate hands as well as expressions, and then he comes with his secret word. And the best part of that is we have quite a few different secret words in there. What do they all say? Well, I can't tell you. They're secret.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. That's awesome.
And this will be available to purchase next month.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. We're only a month away from the official launch of Pee-wee's Playhouse.
How far
Ultimate.
away are we from a Cowboy Curtis?
Dude, I would do everything if we could. I think some of the Playhouse friends are a little more doable because they're puppets. But I would love, please go out and support Pee-wee so that we can get some more
let's
guest
also not
stars.
let him forget that he was Cowboy Curtis.
Absolutely.
All right, and I actually just got my Burnt Ernie arrived, but the reveal of the Count and a couple other figures is pretty wild here. So
Yes, so
I'm really loving this line.
as you mentioned, Ultimate Bert and Ernie, as well as the Toony Bert and Ernie, are available at retail now. We also have Oscar, Cookie Monster, and Count in Toony form showing off here. They're still Paint Masters, so no word on when they're going to be released just yet. You mentioned the Count, which we showed the Paint Master at, I believe, last Comic-Con. This is the final product. He also will be released next month, so you're getting your 3rd Sesame Street character. And then here at Toy Fair, we've revealed our next 3 Sesame Streets. So it includes 2 Ultimates and a Deluxe. We have Ultimate Oscar the Grouch, Ultimate Harry Monster, which I think was kind of the out from left field, which is awesome. We want to show that we do plan on going deeper and older. We don't want to just do the current popular characters. We really love just the span of all these Sesame characters. And then my personal favorite reveal being that Deluxe Big Bird. As you can see, he towers over all the other Ultimates, so we really do mean Deluxe. Of course, multiple accessories, alternate expressions, which is really fun. My favorite part is being able to include include that season 1 head. And his beak is articulated on both of those.
Cool.
So yeah, lots of articulation. You can see the articulation cuts, which we've tried to hide in the feathering. So a lot of range of motion for this big guy.
Yeah, and I love the portrait and the titty bird.
Doctor, yes, you had
really,
to, right?
You guys do such a great job of really digging deep and finding the accessories. So
Thank you.
That's awesome.
We love our accessories.
They look great.
And then
Harry Monster, definitely a surprise, but really a great,
beautiful sculpt,
yeah.
right? It is stunning.
It can't be easy to get into all those swirls and
Yeah.
pieces.
You know,
sure.
the amount of people who have come over and at first glance said like, "Oh wow, they're furry or they're flocked." No, this is sculpting. This is all sculpt. Yep. And then, of course, our Nightmare Before Christmas, which we can't wait to show off more. But here you have what's currently on sale. As I mentioned, a great relationship with Disney, and we look forward to continuing that.
All right. And of course, the thing we're all here for.
Oh,
I'm excited about, especially me, maybe.
The never-ending, ever popular, ever growing.
I'll just get 4. How many could I possibly need?
Right. So yeah, we've been teasing and showing pieces of the 2012 series. Here at Toy Fair, you have all 4 brothers from the 2012 series, as well as Shredder and Krang, and 2 of the Foot Clan.
Yep.
So we're showing off the already fairly expansive without even launching. And then again, out of left field, Trevor, our TMNT brand manager, was like, "Oh, I don't think that's enough." And he revealed the Stan Sakai turtles with Usagi.
These might be some of my favorite sculpts. The face sculpts on them are incredible. The colors, too.
Yes.
The colors pop so well.
As soon as I saw them, that's exactly what I said. The colors, and I'm a sucker for detail. I love the sketch line work on them.
Yep.
I think it just really hits that kind of style from the Stan Sakai comics. So,
And then jumping back to the 2012 series,
Yeah.
again, you guys are masters of
the
Easter
accessories.
eggs and accessories. And I feel like there's a little one right in the corner
Oh
there.
yeah, I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking about,
okay.
but look
Yeah.
at that.
Look at that one.
Who snuck that in there?
I'm not, not Trevor. He's a sneaky one. So, and then this is the first time I believe we're seeing the Ace Duck, right, out in person?
Yes,
Yeah.
and that is going to be available this month to pre-order.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ace Duck is, I believe, rounding out the stump wrestling. And you know what? For the first time that I'm doing the TMNT portion all weekend, I just now realized that we did reveal Fifth Turtle April.
Did, yeah. They
From
teased her about
Archie.
2 years ago, I wanna
Yeah.
say. So the Fifth Turtle April is pretty awesome.
Yes.
to see, too.
Very cool, very fun little storyline from Archie. And then above that, we've got our cartoon line.
Right, ever-expanding
Yeah,
cartoon line.
and talk about ever expanding. So the really cool thing about our cartoon line is we're still deep diving on characters that you saw in the cartoon. We are still going with kind of transforming what used to be 2-packs into Ultimates, like you had Ultimate Shredder right here. So he's going to be Ultimate Form Factor in that 5th window packaging. He's going to have tons of accessories. And then the fun thing about the cartoon line is expanding into that, what if the cartoon had continued? So we've got Dark Leo, which amazingly was our original design, and IDW picked it up as a legitimate character in their Saturday Morning Adventures, which has that cartoon feel.
Great collab with Work More or Less.
Yes,
Myers Comics.
yes, yeah. Jason Young, little shout out there. And so we've got that What If. We've got the Panda Con, which I believe we've teased before. That was a really fun one to kind of bring to life in the style of the cartoon. And then here at Comic-Con, here at Toy Fair, we've also revealed the cartoon Robo Toka and Robo Razor, which was a fun concept from a fan that he actually designed it as if it lived in the original Playmates line.
Oh, okay.
And Trevor loved the design so much that he reached out and collaborated with him. So now we have these robotic token razors in that style of the 87
And I
cartoon.
like the kind of bowl of nuts and bolts,
Yes,
too. That's,
yes.
Again, great with the accessories.
Yeah.
And little nods. It's awesome.
Very fun.
So that's
Very
cool.
fun.
Really cool to hear that Trevor reached out to talk to a fan, right? Like
Yeah.
somebody who's
Yeah, absolutely.
guys
We love
communicate with
seeing
them. Yeah.
what the customizers do. If you're aware, Zilu Thomas, he's now a sculptor for us, and was obviously a fan and a customizer. So yeah, we are fans, we are collectors, and we love integrating that.
Cool. And then we've got a couple of cool reveals here that it looks like our boy Trevor is getting his photo op on.
Yeah.
So we won't interrupt there.
There's the man. There's the man, the myth, the legend.
But yeah, so we got new figures from the last Ronin series. I love these the black and red series.
Yeah, the Night Watchers.
They're incredible. Again,
literally right off the page.
And just the color paint apps on them are incredible. I think I said incredible 3 times there, but anyway, for those counting at home. But they look great. Seeing the casing in person, I don't know if we saw him, but what's nice is there isn't glass on these, so it is a little bit nicer to get in close and really see the detail.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you've got the new wave of Turtles here from the last Ronin series.
Yeah, so the re-evolution, we've got Odin, Uno, Moja, and Yi in their teenage form. Practice makes perfect, right? I love these. I've been saying all along, I'm really excited. It's the first time that you've seen kind of a reinvention of Ninja Turtles that kind of, it's a new team and they really had the opportunity to show different personalities in them. And I just love that. I just love all the different personality that they have in their designs. Congrats, Ben Bishop, on that.
Yeah.
And
still killing the game.
So yeah, they're the teenage forms, and if you want their baby forms, we have Grammy, April on shelves now, and then here at Toy Fair, you're getting your first look at the Casey Marie, which will round out the baby versions with Baby Odin and Baby Uno.
And then you've got the I don't know what you want to call him, the Snowmageddon last
Ronin,
too,
yeah. Is that the first time we're showing him? I can't even keep up.
Yeah,
we are.
you guys got a lot that you revealed. So
You
I
know?
don't blame you, but again, it looks great right off the page.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Really, really cool.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, we got new Mirage reveals this week, too. Yeah, you guys were busy.
Yes.
For a
You know,
2-day thing, you guys were busy. You know?
we don't stop.
Yeah.
We do not stop. And we're almost done Turtles. Almost. We could do an entire video just on the new Turtle reveals.
Yeah, which no one would watch. Yeah.
So yeah, in the Mirage line, we've got this 4-pack, which are the Gangster Turtles. As you can see, the packaging back there, it is a 4-pack, and that is also going to be released next month as part of Target's Haulathon. So yeah, if you are a NECA collector and you are a turtle collector, you've kind of come to expect every spring we participate in Target's Haulathon. So in the U.S., you'll be able to pick these up at Haulathon at Target first, and if you are international, you can pick these up at haulathon.com.
Okay, perfect.
We also have this fun little glow-in-the-dark, glittery Fugitoid. That's going to, if I'm not mistaken, if it's not available to pre-order this Toy Fair weekend, it will be by Turtle Tuesday.
Okay.
I hope I'm not lying to all the fans, but that should be up for pre-order very soon.
Don't worry.
Yeah, they will. They will.
And I think this is the first time, too, we're seeing the Mirage April.
In packaging, yes.
Great.
I love this because it's a completely different iteration of April that we did way back when we first had Mirage. So very excited to get, I think, issue 4 she was shown. Yeah.
Yes, issue 4 sounds about right. And then we've got Choate over there, which is a nice little nod to some of the older stuff as well. And then I really do. I want to get your take on these. I love this kind of. You've done the movie series. We got the Kevin Eastman figure was released at New York Comic Con, and then this time we've got kind of imagined Bebop and Rocksteady if they were to show up in the movie.
Yes, so we are very excited. This month actually is the 35th anniversary of the 1990 movie.
We are really old.
And I know, right? And I am very happy to announce that we will be bringing those 4 brothers back. I cannot tell you in what capacity, but look on our socials this month for an announcement. As you mentioned, the Kevin Eastman Garbage Man sold out so fast. And I mean, talk about like sleeper agent, like, whoa, like, wow. So it was a very limited run. We want to make sure that anyone that got that limited run still feels like they got something special. But we also want to make sure that the fans get that fun Easter egg. So we have Garbage Man 2.0, different deco. He'll have a bit of a scaled down accessory, so you're still getting something very special had you gotten him at New York. But this is a very fun way to get a new version. And then saving the best for last, of course, as you mentioned, is the movie stylization of Bebop and Rocksteady, and it's based on concept art. And this is just a really, really fun way to start getting the classic characters had they been in the 1990 movie. These are pending licensor approval, so this is the first round of Sculpt and Paint Master. some details may change, but you are getting your first look at us being able to do What If in the movie series. Very, very
Is that what
exciting.
you're going to call it like a little What If, or is it just like a
That
reimagining?
might be
It might
trademarked.
be trademarked, maybe.
So
Somebody else,
I
yeah.
think what we're rolling with is movie stylization,
Okay.
title in
And
progress.
then for the new brothers, are these look like different head sculpts? Unless I'm, or is there any new tooling or anything? Or?
So we actually, for the original movie, they only had one expression when we first released them in 2017 as exclusives, and then throughout the years we released different expressions in accessory packs.
Yep.
And as I said, there'll be a larger announcement
Okay.
on the 90s movies, but yes, you're going to have a chance to get some of the expressions that you only had a limited chance of getting in the past.
And then any opportunity or want to go past TMNT 3? So maybe the Bayverse there.
You know, I think the one is definitely there from their fan base.
Yep.
And without giving too much away, the studio has been great to work with, and as expansive as our line is, they're also excited as we are to expand even further.
Okay.
So
Oh,
that's
an
all I
answer.
got.
That's an answer. I'll take it.
That's all I got. But
Yeah.
continuing in that what if expansion, the Universal Monster mashups that we've been doing.
Yeah.
Every time I say monster mashups, I start singing that song in my head.
Yeah, I get it.
But very excited to announce that for the first time in almost a year, you're getting brand new sculpts, brand new figures in the Monster Mashups TMNT. Everybody's been waiting for the Shredder, and I think it was kind of obvious if we had Splinter as Van Helsing, that Shredder was definitely going to be Dracula. So here you have Shredder as Dracula in his kind of classic Universal Monsters color scheme, the black, the red, kind of the homage to Bela Lugosi Dracula. The exciting thing about this is there will be multiple deco variants.
Okay.
So depending on what kind of fan you are of Dracula, my personal favorites, Bram Stoker's, the Coppola.
Yep. Okay.
So we may or may not have a color scheme that pays a little homage to that.
Okay.
But look, this is going to be the wide release, and then look forward to 2 different variants that will be exclusives.
I also you definitely see the Bram Stoker, the Bela Lugosi inspiration on the head.
Yeah, you've got just that iconic like Widow's Peak, the black, the red. I love that we kind of gave that look of the tuxedo, but in an armored kind of fashion. So very fun mashup.
And then you got some wild ones over here too.
Wild, total Groman. I love this Metaluna mutant Krang. I love that Krang straight up has Metaluna mutant's face. I love the android body has like 3D glasses on. It's so hokey and fun and ridiculous and everything that you kind of just want. It makes me remember the monster mashups that TMNT did back in the 90s. And then the two-headed turtle is just so much fun. So much fun. And these are both going to be like our Ultimate Plus, our Deluxe. They're obviously larger, bulkier, but both of them will include alternate pieces, swappable pieces, as well as accessories.
And these just look like Paint Masters too.
They are very early release. Shredder, I believe, is pre-production sample. So they are ready to hit, and I think you're going to see news on those very soon.
Okay.
Very, very soon.
I'm saying that too, and you look at the boxes down here, you've got 3 different box arts.
Yes. So that
hint at what's to come.
The variants.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And speaking of monsters, we got other monsters here.
Yeah, it's a nice little segue, right? Right?
I try.
Yeah, so we have a few new of our Universal/Classic Monster reveals. We have Mask of the Red Death on the top shelf from Phantom of the Opera. This is beautiful.
DJX must have been excited to work on.
Beautiful. I love the large cape. It's all wired. So, I mean, if you've got that big stairwell, you customizers start building your dios out. I can't wait to see the toy photography on those and the fan photos. But yeah, he's absolutely stunning. This is a pre-production, so more news on him to come. And then in the shelf below, we have our Metaluna mutant from This Island Earth. If you are a fan of our Classic Monster series, as you can see with Nosferatu and the monster in the back, we tend to maybe release black and white variants. So this is Metaluna Mutant in his amazing Technicolor, and maybe you'll get a few different variations coming up. Yeah.
Well, in spirit of transitions, you certainly haven't jumped the shark yet, have you? So.
You know what? I'm going to outpun you and say I think you're going to need a bigger shelf.
Well done. Well done.
This is the 50th, talked about old.
Oh.
This is the 50th anniversary of Jaws. So we are rolling out. I know everyone who has followed us for years knew a Bruce was coming. They had no idea in what capacity he was coming. We have reinvented the game of Jaws. We have the classic packaging. We have the same functionality as the game, but we've transformed the shark itself into that hyper-realistic, movie realization of the shark. This is a wonderful display piece with the rest of your Jaws collection. It also is a functioning game. So you load all the junk into the mouth, you take turns scooping them out one by one. It's, practice. You notice how I do that from the shelf, not the jaws, because I don't want it to clamp on me. But it is a functional game. So the jaws is spring-loaded, and as you take them out, you just try not to have that jaw clamp down on you. Wow. And then we have the Ultimates. So we've got Ultimate Quint and Ultimate Hooper. As in Ultimate fashion, you're getting alternate expressions, alternate hands, many accessories, and then with these, you see Hooper without his denim jacket, and you see Quint with his jacket. Both of them have interchangeable arms, as well as soft flex piece jackets that are act as a slipcover, so you can have both of them in different looks from throughout the film.
You know what? For people who don't like soft goods, it's a great little kind of way to get the accessories on there and change them out too.
Absolutely.
That's really great.
There you go.
Okay. All right, no transition here. But
no transition, straight into, it's kind of into the horror.
Sure.
Continuing our Toony Terrors waves, we've got Series 11, which is going to be What We Do in the Shadows. Pre-orders for those are going to be very soon, I believe this month. We saw the Paint Masters at New York Comic Con, but now you're seeing the final product here. I am a huge fan of the show, so I'm very, very happy to have worked on these. My personal favorite is Colin. I was joking when we conceptualized these. Randy, our director, was like, well, where's the articulation? I said, I feel like if Colin were an action figure, he would just be all beige with zero articulation. It just speaks to it. And baby Colin, both expressions are interchangeable throughout those. So
that's great.
Energy vampire Colin. And then Ben Cooper, which is a huge fan favorite. We're already 8 waves deep, seven series with a glow-in-the-dark series, and for the first time you're seeing our Series 7 packaged. So we have Planet of the Apes, Tarman from Return of the Living Dead, Godzilla, Jaws, again for the 50th anniversary. There's your segue.
There's our segue.
And The Fly, and I love The Fly and Jaws have my favorite Halloween buckets to date.
Oh, the Halloween bucket.
Yeah, the chum bucket for the Jaws. All of these really have fantastic. The Tar Man has the brains. It's just, I love the creativity that goes into this wave.
I got the DC superhero ones from the Vancouver Wife, and one of my favorite pieces of that is that they come with the pillow. The pillow,
the style
has the
guide
articulation
DC
around it.
Oh, it's wired.
Yes, it's wired, which is great.
Yes.
So that was really nice to see that.
That's my favorite part about these, just because you get that little nod to the and then I'm so sorry, we have the DC Toonies in the corner. We had released Superman and Joker last year, and Series 2 is going to include Batman, Catwoman, and Penguin, who's not shown here, and all 3 of them will have color variants. And then your sneak at Series 3 is going to be Robin and a few other characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little the Bat family growing.
Yes. I think for these shells, we've got the new Xenomorph that we actually, this past Friday, put up for pre-order. Though this is marketed and branded as Alien Romulus, if you've seen the movie, you know that they kind of explain how that original Xeno from '79, how it got aboard the Romulus, how it wreaked havoc, wound up being dissected and hanging. And so we had the opportunity to go back and completely from the ground up re-sculpt the original Xeno. So Marty did a fantastic job digitally sculpting that. I thought our original Xeno was absolutely perfect and needed absolutely nothing. And then I put them side by side and I was like, oh wow. Oh wow. So
difference.
yeah, very, very excited to get that in my collection for sure.
Okay. And then we're gonna go from aliens to Christmas here.
Yes. So Terrifier is our big brand new IP announcement at Toy Fair. Everybody's been asking, when is NECA getting Terrifier? You guys should get Terrifier. NECA's the perfect company to have Terrifier. Yeah, we heard you. Look at what we've been working on. We have Ultimates and Toonies from all 3 Terrifier movies, different variations, different accessories, bloody variants, clean variants, and although this looks expansive enough, this is not everything. There will be more Terrifier, so yes, so stay tuned. And then right under that we have our new Chucky announcement, which are Good Guy blind boxes.
Ooh.
So we're getting into the blind box game, which I'm a personal aggravated fan of.
Yes, aggravated fan's a good way to put it.
I love my blind boxes.
Absolutely.
And, you know, they're smart. They're smart in what they do. So we're hopping on the bandwagon. But I love these because even if you're getting doubles of these, if you have our Ultimate Chuckies, they come with multiple expressions. This is a great way to get some new bucks to kind of swap them out.
Fit in with the regular box. Yes.
They do. So this is one of our Ultimates, and as you can see, it's the same buck, same articulation. They're going to be a lower price point as they don't have alternate expressions or as many accessories. But this is also a really fun way to get out some of the looks from the TV series that wouldn't have made sense as an Ultimate.
Sure. Okay.
So this is wave 1. There's 6 different ones in that wave. 12 come in a whole case, and there may or may not be a secret chase variant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Buy the whole box. Make your life
There you go. There you go. Also at Toy Fair, we revealed our Halloween 6 Curse of Michael Myers. That's also going to be available to purchase next month in April. No pre-order. This is a final one, so he'll be, I believe, first to market for Target's Haulathon, but then available everywhere. And this is fun because we're able to go back to one of the original timelines of the multiverse of Michael Myers and start having fun with those classics. So all the Halloween fans, we're not done yet. You're getting new Michael Myers.
I do want to highlight one thing real quick. You got the Evil Dead 2-pack here with Ash and Cheryl.
Yes.
Which is from the original movie, I believe.
Correct.
Right? So, and I went, ooh, when I saw the pencil in her hand. I immediately had such yeah. That's a great little add-on.
And he does have the bloody torn pant leg. He has his bloody deco, which if you purchase the 40th anniversary would be the clean deco. Yep. He has an alternate expression that you can only get in this pack. And Cheryl actually has multiple levels of decay as she, transforms through the movie.
Awesome. And speaking of decay, look at that.
Oh, you are good. We got to hire you.
You heard it here first. We're going to go right into Beetlejuice, which we did see these at New York Comic Con, but we're getting a look at some of the box art, which is fantastic.
Yes.
And I think some of the accessory packs, right?
Yeah, so first looks at the Ultimates from Beetlejuice. Of course, multiple accessories, multiple expressions. I believe Striped Suit is either up for pre-order now or very soon to be. And then Wedding Tuxedo will be available next month. And then, as you mentioned, the accessory sets. This is a first-time showing, first-time reveal. I don't know how we kept it under wraps this long. And I'm not sure if this is going to be just one accessory set or 2 accessory sets. We don't want to break your wallet, but this is fantastic for your world building. Even if you're not an action figure collector, I just think display piece-wise, these are so fantastic. So everything you see up to the Dietz's sculptures are going to be part of the accessory sets. Snake Beetlejuice is going to be wired and bendy. The coffin for Beetlejuice, of course, opens. Paint Master, there you go. And then the only one of these, I know, gosh, I can't read my own signs. The only one of these that will not be part of the accessory set is the Sandworm.
Okay.
That is actually going to be part of an Ultimate 2-pack.
Oh,
and it will come with an Ultimate Beetlejuice figure that we have not announced or talked about before.
Okay. Is there any articulation in the Sandworm?
There will be a point of articulation here, and we're still tooling, so we're not sure. Most likely an articulated jaw where you can pop out the inner worm and have that closed.
And again, feel free to say no. Expansion beyond just the Beetlejuice character.
I would love to.
Okay.
Obviously, you see the little like priest pastor there. He's an actual figure. He's articulated. The only kind of roadblock with there would be likeness rights going out to other talent. But if you are Beetlejuice fans and you want more Beetlejuice characters, get these ultimates, get these accessory sets, get these diodes, show us that there's support for Beetlejuice, and then anything is possible.
Best way to grow a line is to support a line.
There you go.
Awesome.
I like that. I'm going to start
You're
stealing.
welcome. You could steal it.
All of this.
Absolutely.
All of this.
Totally steal it. This has been great, man. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Always good to see you.
Stealing this.
No, you're not stealing that. If you're going to steal my lines, you can't steal my mic. But always appreciate the time. And based off of just what you said, next month, I'm broke. So
Lots coming in.
let's keep it
April.
going. So thank you so much.
Thank you.